Over the past few weeks, there have been a number of different releases coming from a number of different brands at all different price points. I picked some of my favorites to put together into a list, and we're going to go through each one of these watches and give you all of the details. Some of them are very expensive, some of them are affordable, so we're running the gamut today. So let's flip the camera and take a look at the first release that we'll be talking about on this video. The first watch on this list is an updated version of a very popular watch from Baltic. It's their field watch, the Hermetique, and it's getting a dual time function. Essentially, all you're getting is an internal rotating bezel. However, they have done this without really increasing the size. It's still 37 millimeters. You get a really nice sapphire crystal on this. This gets that inner rotating bezel, some special colors because this is a special edition. However, they will come out with a regular line of these watches. It gets an integrated crown on both sides, the 9 o'clock position and the 3 o'clock position. So dual integrated crowns, not something that you see every day. This is a very cool design. 150 meters of water resistance still, just like the time only. So you're getting a lot of functionality, really good looks in a tight package of 37 millimeters. These are going to be priced at $618 and they are powered by a Miyota movement, the 9039. So these are thin movements, so that's the reason why these are thin watches. Dateless because they are a 9039. The next watch on this list is a reissue of an original Zenith El Primero chronograph, the Cover Girl, however in a very thoroughly modern form. This is in full carbon fiber. In fact, it's so lightweight, it only weighs 55 grams on the carbon fiber strap that it's supplied with. This gets the El Primero movement, so you're getting a heavy movement inside, but considering how lightweight the case is in the strap, you're really saving all of that weight, so this does not weigh a lot. On a bracelet, it comes in at 59 grams. However, that price, the price on that bracelet is astronomical. We'll get to that in just a second. These are getting 50 meters of water resistance. Like I said, 55 grams on the Velcro strap, 59 grams on the bracelet. It gets that Cover Girl bracelet, the A384 bracelet that you normally see. It is the Cover Girl. It's in 37 millimeters, and this is in collaboration with Revolution. So I'm not sure why they needed to do this with Revolution, but that's what they did. And that El Primero caliber is the 400, which runs at 5 hertz and gets 50 hours of power reserve. If you want this watch on the strap, it comes in at $12,320, which is very expensive. However, if you get it on the bracelet, they want $27,210. I have no idea where they come up with a price like this for the bracelet. It's literally double the price or more than double the price for just the bracelet. That is a very expensive bracelet that is not made out of gold. Does not seem worth it, but there you go. It's a very lightweight watch. It's a little bit silly at that price. I would go for the strap. The next watch on this list is a Jack Mason. It's a reissue of their original watch when they came out with it about 10 years ago. It's called the Pursuit, which is a pilot's watch. They're coming out with it in 2 different materials, titanium with an extra hard coating and stainless steel with an extra hard coating. This is a good looking watch with a textured dial, really beautiful details on here on the fly micro adjust, and you're getting a La Joux-Perret G101. Like I said, that extra hard coating on all the materials that this is coming in, stainless steel and grade 2 titanium. And the price on these will be $1,399 if you want it in stainless steel, $1,649 if you want it in that titanium. These are coming in at 39 millimeters and you're getting 150 meters of water resistance. So these are very capable, very good looking watches that are somewhat thin as well because the G101 is a thin movement. Overall, great watches. I've done a full review of the titanium version here on my channel, so I will put a link to that video here if you are interested. The next watch on this list could be one of my favorite watches on this list. It's extremely affordable. It's coming from Timex. It's their T80. However, they've made it glow in the dark. So you're getting a resin case that glows in the dark. You're getting a resin strap that glows in the dark. It also gets Indiglow, so basically the entire watch glows in the dark. It costs $79 It's super nostalgic. It kind of reminds me of the 90s, maybe the early 90s. Very cool watch. I definitely will have one of these watches in my collection. I think about wearing this during the summer, go to the beach, it's really sunny, and it's glowing on your wrist, which is obviously just fun, and it's really not all that expensive, so I'm definitely going to be getting one of these. The next watch on this list is a little bit of a departure for this brand. It is Islander, and they came out with a tonneau-shaped dress watch with a textured dial. It gets a Miyota 9039, and it's called the Astoria. It's a pretty cool watch that gets a very distinct design from a brand who normally do not make dress watches. These are not sport watches. You're getting a 34mm case in stainless steel. They come in at $329, so they are very affordable. You're getting that textured dial, cathedral hands. There is lume, of course, and you're getting a sapphire crystal. It's just a classy look, something different. They did a little bit of a different take on a strap as well. They are a combination between fabric and leather. I really like what they did here, trying something different, and obviously you're getting that Islander quality, so you really can't go wrong. The next watch on this list is a watch that I love, but they are so overpriced. I always look at these watches on the secondary market, so I bring it up here. Hopefully these will hit the secondary market. Usually they go for a pretty significant discount. However, sometimes they don't for one reason or another. I don't know. It is the Porsche design chronograph. This one is the one F.A.T, the 2025 edition. It's an all black version of the Porsche design chronograph, that classic looking chronograph. I love it. I've always loved it. It comes in at 40.8 millimeters. You're getting a very upgraded Valjoux 7750, and that's kind of where I have the problem here. These are 7750s. They are slightly updated and upgraded, but you're not getting all that much for your money here. They're not hand finished or anything like that. They're just somewhat standard 7750s that are upgraded by Porsche design. They're doing this in-house now at least, but you know, for 11,000 and change, you can definitely get other watches with a Valjoux 7750 that would be just as good as this. But these are in titanium. You get a DLC coating. They are extremely good looking. What can I say? They are very expensive. Go to the secondary market if you want one of these watches. They still go for pretty good prices, but they are much cheaper than their MSRPs. The next watch on this list is from a brand that I also love, MB&F. I'm kind of torn on this release though. It is extremely expensive, and it's a collaboration with Bulgari. This is their Serpenti titanium or gold, depending on which one you want. They're both very expensive, $148,000 in titanium, $170,000 in gold. So, I mean, they're very, very expensive. There are 5 sapphire crystals on this watch, or multiple sapphire crystals on this watch, which I think make it look kind of weird. They also look very large. They're saying they're 39 millimeters, but they are very long. I'm not sure that anybody with a small wrist could ever wear this watch. You're getting 2 crowns. There's a left crown at the 11 o'clock for winding, and then there is a right crown at the 1 o'clock for setting the time. So you have to wind on one side and set the time on the other. Very weird looking watch. Obviously, all of those sapphire crystals reveal the hand wound movement inside. These are intricate machines. They're really sort of sculptures for the wrist, but something about this version I don't love. And I usually love all MB&F watches, but this one, maybe it's just got to grow on me. I'm not that in love with it. It's also extremely expensive, even for MB&F. I think this is really astronomical, but very cool watch. The next watch on this list is a Rado. Kind of ironic that I have featured 2 Rados in the past 2 weeks here on my channel, and I have never really spoken about Rado on my channel very much, just sparingly here and there. But this is the first time that they've come out with something kind of weird, caught my attention. It's in collaboration with an artist. It's a Diastar original that gets a very interesting dial. It's first off PVD gold. I don't like that. The case is PVD gold, so it's a ceramic metallized case. So it's like 90% ceramic and 10% metallic alloy, and it's in gold. So I'm not a huge fan of it. It's very bright, the gold on this too. It looks like a yellow gold, and if it's PVD coated gold as well, doesn't really make all that much sense to me, but if this was in silver, I think it would be a lot better looking. It's 38 millimeters. It gets 100 meters of water resistance. I actually was surprised to see that. You get this matte black concave dial. There's a printed silver and blue Minitrack that intersects and sort of spreads across the dial, across that concave portion as well. At the 12 o'clock, there is the Rado logo, that little anchor that moves, and then it's powered by what is essentially an ETA caliber, and you can see that caliber from the back. Very weird watch, coming in at 38 millimeters. Price on this is $2,250. So this is a collaboration watch that isn't all that expensive, and it comes on a white strap. I don't like that either, but this definitely caught my eye, and it looks like something very different from what Rado normally release. I do like this watch. If it was in silver with a black strap, I would really like this watch. The price isn't terrible. Pretty cool watch. Last but not least, I saved one of the most expensive watches on this list for last. It is a new Omega 321 in platinum. So it's a Speedmaster in full platinum. They've put the case in platinum and the bracelet in platinum. And the price on this watch is $96,900. It's 42 millimeters. Just like all the other Speedmasters, you're getting the caliber 321, which you can see from the back. It's beautiful, it's iconic. However, it is insanely expensive at almost $100,000. I don't know who buys this watch, but it looks exactly like the 321. It's probably very, very heavy. I'm not sure you would be able to tell the difference between the platinum and a stainless steel version unless you had them side by side. And of course, if you were holding them, you would be able to know the difference. But other than that, I would probably go for the standard 321, which already are pretty expensive watches. All in all, I think this is a great watch, but you know, the price is a little bit silly. I think prices in general are all very silly recently. Hopefully they do normalize soon. Well, there you go, guys. There's the list. Some pretty cool new releases from a bunch of different cool brands. Hopefully you found this interesting or helpful. If you did, definitely drop a comment down below. If you're getting one of these watches, definitely tell me down in the comments. I want to hear which one you're thinking about picking up. Like I said, I'm going to get that T80 from Timex. It's also the most affordable watch on this list at $79. If you're picking up one of those F.A.T, Bulgari collaborations with MB&F, let me know down in the comments. I would be very interested to hear what you think. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next video.